days are gone. Should be right by your side, still hold you low. And even when I'm running off my spirit, and I lost cold thinking when they disappear, she should be right. Even when your husband days are gone, she'll be my little news, I still holding on. And even when those wings are sleeping, even when your husband days are gone, nothing will be by your side, still holding on. Say listen to him.
Yo,
Well, I'm glad we didn't play that Super Bowl yesterday, boy, because I was going to be tired.
yo, get off on every side.
Yeah, it wasn't going to
Shit
happen
so
over
easy
there.
now, bro. Shit bad how you did.
Yeah, it wasn't going to happen over there, Cal.
You got to put a big mark. You the lost.
Definitely.
I don't know what the fuck going on, nigga. We started playing duos. It was like, shit, that little time he wasn't on, it's like, shit just went downhill.
We just threw them into the wolves because we started off playing trios.
Yeah,
We ain't praised
where
it.
the chemistry at? Why is it gone?
It ain't going. It just we had to adjust back for. I don't know.
There's no way the defense just stopped working. If he could play on a fucking safety, we'll win.
Yeah, but he couldn't.
Why not? That's what I'm saying. Why? How you?
I don't know.
Like, come
I
on,
don't
bro. That
know.
don't make sense. Pop.
Certain
He played
people
Madden
not good
all
at
day.
certain good people not good at certain positions. You can't blame that man for that.
Bro, he played Madden all day.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, fuck, man.
You not good at wide receiver.
Shit.
Come watch me lose my college game.
You suck in college?
It's the team.
I don't know how you play that shit.
That shit fun.
I don't know how you play both, though.
Bitch, because I play both.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to play both.
Because you're right.
Nah, I'm just not going to invest in too much. That's all.
I'm not gonna spend money on here, boy.
No, time.
Nigga, it's not time. It's just.
Nigga, it is. You gotta go build your people. You gotta go talk to people. You gotta go draft people. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Nigga, I've been in the league before, nigga. That shit is time consuming.
That shit not time consuming, bitch. Should take 5 minutes. Played one game a day in college. If they. Bro, this
What about you
video,
play before you
bro, this
talk?
video is so funny. How do you have to send me this? Come on, bro. Where are we going?
Stoke Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Florida State Seminoles. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Catching up with the Seminoles head coach pregame, they believe that their wide receiver is the best in the country. He has been so electric this season, nobody can stop him. They believe that he is so efficient in the red zone, top 5 in the country in receiving touchdowns, and he firmly belongs in the Heisman conversation to hear his name called in New York later this year. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Let's just watch their video. Oh man, go stupid, sir.
And the Seminoles ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
That nigga can't do anything.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the move, it's Payne. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season?
What's the name of the game? You know how much it is?
Find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally
What's the name of it? Takes me the name right quick.
We're going to point to this game as we get later in the year.
You said 8 people like me and Asia can play with y'all, huh?
You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Takes me the name, Romeo.
He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, short yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Drops back on first down. Fires downfield. Pulls it in. It's Payne. Touchdown, TCU!
You doing the QB plan, huh?
He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, do you just hate to see it?
How you missed that?
Blew the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
I'm about to have a game plan because since like we probably don't make the playoffs this year, we probably about to blitz everybody. Just blitz.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. The run inside. It's Croma. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire.
Well, you don't run cover 2 man, AJ.
Getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Oh, pressure's coming.
Oh my God.
He's picked
Oh
off
my
and he's
God.
thrown a dozen of them. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The defense takes matters into its own hands. Lining up to add another.
The nigga you playing, is he good? How he
And with the
5-0?
extra point, they
Think he
stretch
good.
the lead to
5-0.
13.
Huh?
I think he good. 5-0.
You don't know him?
No, he beat some people that I lost to.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down.
And the reason I'll be running cover 2 is because I don't be knowing the like when they go set my people up. So see if I run cover 2.
Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive
They got him right though.
To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to kick and kick and kick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down.
Oh, and I said I'm doing this, yo.
Here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left.
Watching.
The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some thing around. They got to keep that up.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be
I'll
second
never
and
do that
10.
touch shit, dude.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point.
Makes the grab in their space. Bust through behind his pad. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss a shot on that one.
She'll be by your side, still holding on. And even when and all those gold they can win in this something. She'll still be there. Even when you're hustling days are gone,
TCU will send its
she'll
offense
be
back
by
onto the
your
field.
side.
We expected points. We've gotten some early, up 13-7 as they go back on the attack.
Why is
Run
this
ends
not working?
Man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Can't throw that bitch at all.
And the Horned
Not really. I
Frogs
don't got a
getting set
quarterback. I ain't
on
recruit
first and 10. It's in the tight
should
end
have been on here so I could have recruited you.
In the backfield, it's Coleman. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You could have been an athlete.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast.
You playing strong safety and bad.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
So I can't throw the ball for real.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and
I
he's
got the
some
receivers, but
athleticism.
I ain't got no quarterback.
To cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
That's the only thing I can do is
to his
cheese.
right. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Inside the 20. And he'll finish the run and the end zone.
They don't have to play on Madden no more?
Touchdown,
Cotto,
That used to be a fucking play, boy.
Probably somewhere in
Still
those.
in the same place from 20 years
Stick
ago.
the ball in the belly of the running back and read
Well,
the
that's
defender
when you.
perfectly. They
Well,
bite
that's
on
when
the running
Adams'
back.
numbers on there, huh?
QB makes the right read.
Oh,
and
that's the
bump.
walk of the
It's
blitz
nice
kick.
to have those wheels to
Well,
go
let me
all
go,
the way
boy.
down the field and punch it in for 6.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching
You doing
staff
onside
that
kick?
wants him to run the football. And sometimes it's going to be designed runs.
Gotta be on top of
Sometimes
the
it's going to be scrambles in the
They can
passing
fuck you
game.
up for
But
doing
the
good kicks.
RPO is
no.
another way that he can hurt your defense with that speed you're talking about. Great decision to keep it. Nice job taking it
You ain't
all
streak
the
on
way
that
to
shit
the
no more?
house.
And it'll be
My
a
niggas don't listen to
touchback.
these
The ball
niggas.
will come out to the 25-yard line.
You even that bitch? I need to see who the fucking nut to you, bro.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Sanga Balotelli. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every
we in a
single
bad
snap.
predicament. We blitzing
A lot
everybody
of times
now.
you see these defenses,
Well,
man, they
somebody
pull
will
the
get back,
run
though.
blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
That's really all I need y'all to do, bro.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Jaron Kiave Songapolatelli. Out wide left, it's Turner. Snags it and he's open. They finally get him on the ground, and that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
That's crazy, bro.
So after the break, they'll go back
That's
to
all
work.
the teeth. I'm going to stay with the running back down.
Changing the routes with his receivers. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that is a huge play for the defense. The offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. Songapolatelli knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Talking for the cornerback right there. What the fuck? That's cheese.
TCU calls its second timeout.
Right there.
They're down to one timeout left in the half. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22.
What he running to?
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right.
Boy, that
and
shit
into the
is,
end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to
I didn't
cover.
hear that
Man
play.
makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll bring it out. It's Stokes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
When that running back come out, ooh, that boy run like Peterson, boy.
Yes.
Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Cuts it upfield. It's Payne. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They give it to him again. He's past the marker. Still running at the 40. Flying down the left side.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And with the extra point, they stretched the lead to 13. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown.
Fuck.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great.
Going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. JKS going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Handoff to the single back. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down.
Huh?
You got off enough for this, bro. You could have kept playing much.
I gotta play my game.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert.
Fuck.
Snapped it, he
God, I
has to
can't
have
do
it.
that.
Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Songa Boatelli.
Pick that bitch.
And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Songa Boatelli hauls it in. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Bunch formation for these receivers. motion from the back. Jaron Kiave Songopolatelli. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Flush to the left. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his own.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Buying a little time to his left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
3rd down, I got this. I'll take this myself. He makes the read quickly. He calls his number, has confidence in himself, goes and gets the 1st down.
Using his legs, it's Payne. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop him. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Pitches it. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, TCU. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Songopolatelli. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the Noles want to pick up the tempo. Croma. Makes a man miss. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down.
Well, it didn't take this offense very long, man. They're an explosive play waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come from throwing the football. As you see, sometimes simple enough, turn around, hand it off, let your running back go do the work. That's an explosive play. Just the second play of the drive, and already they're in the red zone.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Throws quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. FSU calling its second timeout. And they'll start this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. JKS. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with a look at Utah taking on the number 13 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Utes keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Got his man. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Motion from the wide receiver. Sangapolatelli from the gun on third down. Unloads to the right. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Looking for a crease. It's Payne. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. Looking for the edge. Doing it himself again. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quarterback changing the play. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Songopolitelli. Showing the arm strength down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Tom. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many.
Sprinting away. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here.
People still watching this shit. They going.
33. Rolls right. Trying to make magic with his running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Other niggas that beat you, you must have just been bullshit.
I lost by 3 every game.
Young fella.
3
every game.
The ball line because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt.
I think you've been playing Madden so much and got you better. Look like you're doing different shit.
And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for room. It's Chroma. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says...
Making the adjustment on the play. Songapolatelli from the gun on 3rd down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the left. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run him again. Breaks into the open. He's at the touchdown, TCU. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 12th of the season. And he tacks on the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Sends it back in motion. Songapolatelli takes a shot as he lets it go. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
The give. Could be an alley. The 40. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
How do you not love offenses that get creative and find ways to get their guys the football? His 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. Nice job running the option. Of course, he's the pitchman. We know he has good hands, but how about being a running back after the pitch, punching it in for 6?
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Songapolatelli on the play action. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Here he goes. Touchdown, no! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone. JKS. Release to the back. Makes the catch in the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, so I guess at least they've got that going for them. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Back to the ground game on the left. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. Going to the run, it's Payne. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right?
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, TCU! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive.
I don't know.
And it was capped off with an impressive
16-yard
16-yard run for the
#5.
score. He wisely
Not
lets
trying
that
hard
one
enough.
bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
There's a crease. He's on the 40. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's...
No way to go with the ball down. He goes at the 39.
Like you coming in.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Caught, and he's got room. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Making the adjustment. On the ground, it's Croma. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Yes.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Throwing Sangapolatelli. The screen, he's got wheels. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
Boy, I almost pulled up my wire, boy.
From deep, it's Ezukama.
You wouldn't have laid out, bro.
What he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him
power
at the
one or the internet?
Power one, nigga.
Oh, power
First order of
one.
business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. The run to the left. Breaks the tackle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12.
Call timeout.
Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
All right. You can put it back over, though. All right.
Gonna try to score him.
The snap sets up the throw. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down. The defense is getting...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
And how about this defense, man? A lot of times on 4th and long, you see conservative calls where they back up in heavy zones. Man, they bring pressure, catch them off guard a little bit, speed up the thought process, do a nice job of mixing it up. And because of that, they force the 4th down, incompletion, and they get the football back.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll take the penalty and move them back. He's changing the play. Jaron Kiave Songopolatelli turns it upfield. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
That's an impressive touchdown there, considering the plays this defense, particularly the secondary, has already made against him. And we knew this quarterback was going to come into this one, David, and be aggressive. There aren't many people really scared of him. The defense has made him pay. A couple of bad decisions, a couple of great plays on the back end, one-on-one. But this guy's still taking the shots. He's not backing down, and he's got his offense back on the board.
I think that's the most impressive part. He made some mistakes, and a lot of times you see people that they go in a shell, right? They make mistakes. They can't rebound. They can't find the answers to continue to keep making plays. Make the next play. Make the next play. Now down the stretch to give your team the lead, man. So impressed with the way he's handled adversity and bounced back from some mistakes.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Rashad Downs going up top. He's going to fire deep. Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He's not afraid to go deep. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has